It was important for Mettlestate to get involved with this purely from a diversity perspective. The simple fact that it trended for almost 10 hours this weekend shows you just how important it is to the esports community. So for Mettlestate to begin to forge the future of pro gaming, we needed to look at angles where we could actually diversify gaming.
I think it was just convenient that this idea came about 4 months ago, and I had a chat to my family here at Mettlestate. They wanted in. It was 2 weeks before August, and it happened to be Women's Month, so it just seemed like a good time. And I think Women's Month is all about celebrating women.
This weekend to me basically is the door opening for South African girl gaming, so that people can actually recognize it and be like, hey, look, girls can play, and hey, they actually are good at it.
This tournament means everything to me. I mean, I've always been very passionate about gaming, and I've always loved watching my brother play and seeing that competitive style, and now being able to specialize as all-female teams, it's fantastic. I really think it's taking it to the next level. South Africa is really striving to be very similar to the international scene, and I think this is a very big step in that direction.
From being a female gamer and being in this space, I wanted an opportunity to show other girls that they don't need to be shy about being a girl gamer. There's lots of stereotypes, lots of stories you hear about it being uncomfortable for women online, and I don't think that that's the case at all. And I think something like the Valkyrie challenge showcases that it doesn't matter whether you're a guy, a girl, an alien, pink, yellow, green, anyone can game and you're all equal in game, and that was really what the concept was all about.
The simple fact is that gaming is that equalizer. Boys, girls, it doesn't matter, it's equal across all platforms for everybody. And Mettlestate wanted to show people that it's just as big.
I'm hoping for a door to be opened. I'm hoping that this is the step in the right direction for girl gaming, and not just girl gaming but South African esports, to show that we are progressing, that this is no longer us sitting out in our basements playing game, but this is rather a thing that can be bigger than any other sports in South Africa, and it's that step forward.
Since there's been an active interest in female gaming and active spotlights, there's now been all these female teams that are coming out of nowhere. I think we now have like 8 teams or something like it. And having those teams that are dedicated to the game allows the opportunity for exposure. So I think the fact that the female industry is starting to grow more, they're starting to be more dedicated, more interested, and they're starting to see that, hey, we can actually do this as well, it's now creating the exposure to come with it.
They're getting the bomb down, they're holding the position. CJ's dropped down by Scorpy, that AWP player, as Brinker tries to get as close as possible to this Optimus position. Dropped down by Salty Monkey. Scorpy, the last player alive, has found one, but that's it. Kristen closes out the game. Energy, finesse, take it 3 maps to 0. And that was super, super, super close.
It was very nerve-wracking. It was so nice to play on LAN, and they put up such a challenge. It was just the hype and everything. There's nothing that compares to a LAN event. It finally feels like, hey, we are important, and hey, we actually get some time to us as women in gaming.
We had over 300,000 people talking on Twitter about this. How much more of a reason do you need to get involved in girl gaming?